Okay, this is it. You found the one, and we're ready to make the offer. This one checks off all the boxes. You absolutely love it, and we're ready to write it up. But wait a minute. We just found out that 5 other people will be making an offer on this property as well. Stay tuned, because I'm going to show you exactly what we are going to do to make sure your offer gets accepted. Hi, I'm Fran Carlo, your local Sacramento realtor, investor, and part-time golf enthusiast. Welcome to my channel, which is all about real estate related topics and what's happening in the community and around town. Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about what it takes to get your offer accepted. In today's market, it's 2020, and we are experiencing very low inventory, and that's actually not good news for the buyer. Unfortunately, there are many other people that want the same property you do. Now, that doesn't always come into play. I mean, there are times that you might be the only one putting an offer in on the property. More often than not, it's usually a property that's been on the market a while or has some issues where just the bigger pool of buyers aren't that interested in the property. And if you do, and there's no competition, well, heck, that's great. But what happens when you're in a multiple offer situation and there are several other people? I mean, I've seen 10 offers on one property before. It's kind of crazy. And in all different price points, whether you're buying a $300,000 home or a $900,000 home. So what do we have to do to make your offer stand out and possibly be the one to get accepted when you're in a multiple offer situation? So there's a couple strategies that I like to use that have more than not won me offers in this situation. So the very first thing that we would do is, as your agent, I would call the seller's agent and ask specifically, what does this seller want? All sellers are different. They're all going on to their destination and their situations vary. A seller may want a fast close. What does that mean? Traditional escrows are 30 days. So maybe the seller wants to get out sooner than that. So this is where, in my previous video, I mentioned having an agent and lender who work together as a team. I know my lender can do a fast close. We've done it in 10 or 12 days. Putting this in your offer makes for a much stronger offer. Most lenders can do a 20-day close of escrow. That's not a problem, but we need to find that out. What if a seller needs a longer close? What does that mean? Well, that means a traditional 30-day escrow is a little tight for the seller. They're needing more time. They're feeling rushed. So after the close, they feel like they need more time to get out of their house, to move, to pack up, to get the house clean and ready for you. So we would then structure the offer to either give the seller a 45-day close, or what's even better, still close it in 30 days, but give the seller a 2-week rent back. The seller's happy because they've now closed on the house. You are now the landlord, they're the tenant, but you're giving them 2 weeks free. So this makes also for a very strong offer. A third option that I like to do is to have my buyers write a love letter to the seller. Just write a letter about who you are, what made you choose their property, what do you love about it, how did it make you feel? Do you see you raising your kids there? Is this the perfect retirement home? Whatever that is for you, what made you choose that property? Put that down on a piece of paper to the seller, along with maybe a couple pictures of yourself, your family, your animals. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen a seller letter win out over a higher price. It's amazing. And then last but not least, changing up the terms of the offer. It's not always the highest price that wins. As I just talked about, what does the seller need? A short close, a long close, and then structuring the offer. Maybe you're waiving the home warranty because for $500 you could buy it yourself, but that appeals to the seller. So there's different things that we can do to get your offer accepted. Again, it's really important that has an agent that knows how to write up a clean offer, knows how to communicate with that seller's agent, and really gets into finding out exactly what that seller wants. Let's work together so we can look at getting your offer accepted. Make sure you go on to the next video where we talk about what happens during the escrow process.